closer up. This is a special meeting to do some discussion on the city administrative position. At the last meeting, we had 4 applicants that were sort of a consensus to look at. I want to share with you some information. If you have those 4 applications, there's Session, there's Finch, there's Holland, and Silver. Those were the ones that we discussed. On Silverman. Silverman I spoke with, he works in a small city in Michigan. He's 27 years old. He's bounced around for the last, in 3 years, he's in his 5th job. He has not given his city council any notice that he's out looking for a job, so he asked me not to talk to them. And I think that's a fair request if he has not done that. So I got no information on him other than speaking to him. And his personal references are not really what I thought was necessary to call right now unless we felt necessary to do that. I was more looking for some professional references before we. But that's the deal on him. He has what I consider very little experience other than that he's held jobs in government. Holland, moving to Holland. If you'll notice on his cover letter, he says in the first paragraph that he's ready to take on the challenge of Madrina Beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that.
And so I decided I should call him to see is he really applying with us or is he applying with Madrina Beach, which he told me he had applied with them, and unfortunately he didn't erase that from his cover letter to us. But he was not accepted. He said, I was not accepted in Madrina Beach. He's lived in Oak Grove, Louisiana his entire life. He is a mayor. He works with the city council. He's the lowest. He let me know he was the lowest paid mayor in Louisiana. He makes $18,000 a year. He has some education. And you can see that education is something that he just acquired, meaning in the last 12 months. He's in his late 30s, and he has according to him, his claim to fame is that he took an old theater and remodeled it and has now made it sort of a town, I guess, attraction. And he is a talker, but that's what I found out about him. To call the other council members, you would call an elected official to ask about another one, so I didn't waste my time to do that. Okay.
Why he was turned down?
He didn't share that with me. He said that they went another direction. And he said he was sorry that his letter, that he didn't catch that in his letter to us, but that's all he said. Okay, Fence. He's worked with his dad. His dad is a 40-year retired city administrator. He told me when I talked to him, I didn't see any reason to call his dad as a reference, as far as professional reference. I didn't think that would gain us anything. But he did tell me that since this application was sent in, he must have sent in multiple applications, because he said he has had other offers at other locations, and that he would let me know if he was still interested. And from that, I haven't heard from him. He didn't say he wasn't interested, he said he would let me know if he was still available, I think was the word. So, I share that with you. And then Session, I talked to all of his professional references. And the one that he worked the least with, which is the city administrator, current city administrator, Chris Holly, said that he, if you'll notice, he's not employed now. Because of the election in the fall, they have a mayor, strong mayor government in the city of Pensacola, and that mayor sought that that someone else have that job. But according to Mr. Holly, he left because of a political environment, not so much for his environment. And then I moved over and talked to the person that he worked the most with, which was Keith, is that his name? Lost my spot here. Anyway, he's currently the assistant city administrator. And he said that he felt like that if he's worked with him for 2 years, he said that he felt like that he wasn't capable of being an administrator, and that he felt like if the mayor hadn't have wanted to change, that there would have been a change. Now, that's his direct boss for almost 2 years. So I decided not to call Mr. Sessions. I thought I would just come here and share. In fact, I asked him if he had this application on his desk, would he entertain it, and he said no, he would not. Now, those are strictly from professional references, not from personal or friends, or usually with those you only put people down that might speak of you, for you. So with those four, which was the four that we were going to look at, I wanted to give you that information. And I'm not sure that is anyone in that list that I would want to bring down here.
It don't sound like the way you.
Well, I thought it was, I don't want to bring somebody down here without at least talking to some people that have worked with them. I mean, you can, and just a face-to-face interview is not always going to tell you, it's a good indication, but you need to have some knowledge. So I just wanted, and of course, I don't know if any of you have made any contacts with any of these, have any information to share on these, but I don't think Sessions is one that I would want to, he wasn't on my list, but I wouldn't want to, if where he worked and they don't want him,
Yeah.
I sort of think of that as maybe Holland is the mayor, for Oak Grove. Again, any education that he's received is just in the last 12 to 15 months. I'll leave that up to all of us. The guy from Virginia that said he'd call me back if he was interested, that didn't sound very promising to me. And then you have the young fella in Ohio, Silverman. And then, of course, we've got others. So, I wanted to share what I knew, what I found out, how I found it out, and see if we have any other course of action, or we want to pursue, where we want to go.
Well, none of them sound great to me. And I don't know if y'all had a chance to look at the last ones we got. There's three of them that's pretty interesting to me, on the last three.
Like Jay Johnson, you got him down?
Yeah, I've looked at all of the ones that we have had, up and even the one, I guess it came yesterday. At least I got it yesterday.
John Johnson, you see the reason he's left?
I haven't got to him yet, I was just looking at it.
I didn't see the reason
I found, of course, he applied with us prior to, the storm.
Who is that, Al?
Nick Harrell.
Okay.
The rest of those, let's see, do we all have the same, how many new ones are there? I got my stats.
Six new ones.
Okay. How many are all stats?
Yes.
So, Nick Harrell, I didn't see anything else there, but, I mean, we've gotta come with, or make a decision about if we're gonna look at any of those. And if everybody's had a chance to look at it, I mean, I've got Captain Harrell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them, that's right, that's what everybody's got.
We've got five I haven't looked
Well, out of this group, the ones I like was Nick Harrell, Lawrence McNall, and Calvin Anderson.
What was the second one?
Lawrence McNall,
McNaull.
Sound good. Well, people can't pronounce my last name.
No. And that's the two I had, Bobby, out of the new ones, but I hadn't looked at this, Johnson. We did, I just got it this morning.
Well, I'm just looking at the reasons he's leaving, and every one of them is always somebody else's problem.
at. No,
Mhm.
Anderson, you said,
Yeah. And her, Harwell,
Carol, who?
Nick Harwell.
Oh, okay, I had Harold. Oh, Harold. Hmm. No females in your group?
Well, there's one here, and I would like to go back on, for several reasons. Brandy, Jensen. She lives here, so she don't have to worry about having a place to move to. She's smart. She has to be for what job she has had.
When I looked through it, I went back to her too. But I looked at the salary, and that's what, when you look at what she makes now and what she's applying for, but now I liked her because,
Well,
2 or 3 things, but she really, I went back to them, because I did like we did, I didn't catch my eye, but I went back and her work ethic and background, I think, really, she's a smart lady. And not much government,
not much, but,
and probably enough to,
you can't have too much.
What had you done before we hired you?
Work in government?
Oh, see, that's no indication.
I was a city clerk before.
You were city clerk, how long?
3 years and council member for 4.
Very young councilman.
Very young.
What happened to Anderson's application?
Haven't received one.
Did we request one?
Yes.
I don't
It's large. Now, he just, I just glanced at it, I like the military and business,
Who's that?
it's Lawrence McNall.
Oh, no, yeah.
The only problem he's got as far as interviewing is, he's an hour.
I know.
He's
But,
about,
I even looked him up on Facebook. Facebook is a great fucking look at. It just, it's,
And he's been there since, 4 or 5 years, that's usually, most of them have been there for 2. But so far, that's, and then Brandy, that, I believe.
All right, so,
What was the other ones you used to look at, keep?
okay. Calvin Anderson, Lawrence McNall, and Nick Hartwell. And of course, I threw Brandon back in.
Calvin Anderson.
Yeah. Don't have application on him yet.
We don't have one on him
You
yet.
say Norwalk?
He just, we got the resume, not application.
You say Harwell, one of them. You talk.
Yeah.
That's 3 of them.
well, one of them was making 98,000. That's, no,
I would say his biggest thing is moving. If I live an hour, I want to lose too.
yeah, yeah, I would do.
He's had a wide range of experience in police, in service and force.
Mm-hmm, that does look interesting.
before we continue that, the 4 that we had from our previous meeting, are there any of those that we want to keep in the stack? Based on now that we've
It
got,
didn't sound good to me. I mean, I really didn't.
What's that?
The 4 he called, none of them
the
really.
4 that we had that I reported on from our previous meeting, is there anybody, or are we moving from them to another stack? Or are we interested in any of those?
I don't see him, but after you talk to us, I mean, on paper I did, but now since you talked to us,
Yeah,
no,
it wasn't anything flat.
I say no. Oh,
All right, well then let's start a new stack.
let me throw them away.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so
1, 2, I got 2.
it appears to me we have 4, a potential 4 new stack. Harold, Harwell, Anderson, McDowell, Jensen. Is that,
That's mine for another.
McNall. Let me browse through these right here. I just got it this morning.
Yeah, I know, I got mine this morning.
That's kind of hard, I mean, I would hate to apply for a job, and we get it this morning and make a decision here in 15 minutes. That'd disappoint me if I.
Well, we're just talking about people that we.
well, we don't have to make a decision. I really came to talk about the 4 I've been sort of, the last thing we need to do is rush a decision. I've had them, I don't know how I had them so long. I've had them all weekend,
Well,
so, the other applications.
we've been looking at all these. And we have.
I'm talking about the 6 new ones.
Well, no, we've been looking at the old ones. These are new, except, Brandy. And that, to me, I wanted to bring him up before we even started talking about what we're gonna do is get these others in. I just feel better about what I seen right here than what I seen over here.
What do you see, oh, the new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't know, I kinda like this lady, but I can't pronounce her name. But she's got some instrument background, how you pronounce that?
Nelson.
Is this, or,
B-L-A,
Oh,
Okay.
no,
No,
not that one,
no.
different one.
I thought you were speaking of Nicole Shine.
no, Blanca, K-U-L-I-G,
Cooley?
Cooley.
Is that one of all the teaching and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, she's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know where she lives. Of course, she wound up making $105,000. She was laid off.
It's that, it's pretty good. I mean, chicken.
My only issue with Mr. Anderson is the littered typos throughout his entire package.
The what?
The littered typos and misspellings and formatting.
Constantly misspelled.
Yep, that's my only issue with that, it's littered with it.
That's nuts.
It's difficult to read.
You misspell words and do that on an app, it's not impressive.
And switch formats.
It's amazing how many misspelled words.
And then all of a
And
sudden
the
switches formats.
formats of the
The
resume.
resume switches formats.
We'll go get this other file.
Yeah, put it in the.
Well, I mean, I was gonna wait and say, when I read it, I found out, you couldn't help but notice it.
Well, I'll tell you that we did not read it because it was difficult, so I don't know if he's qualified or what experience he has, because I couldn't get through it.
I think you got a good point.
Well, that he didn't send the application in, I assume you asked him that.
I'm pretty sure I did on Friday. It usually takes me a couple of days, but I'm gonna check for sure.
But
Because
that's, I mean,
it is possible that I looked at it and said, why bother? But,
yeah, the spelling is atrocious, and I'm not a good speller,
me neither.
but I wouldn't send that out, I can tell you.
Well, I was hard enough to let my wife read stuff like that before I sent it out.
That's the,
The periods and the commas and capital letters
This mine, you keep grabbing mine.
and. Well,
You can only read one at a time.
That's mine.
Oh, no, I don't have this. But it's Anderson, so
You can have it.
I'm not really interested.
Put that stuff there needs to.
He needs to be in another room, close to the air conditioner. sorry. Here's your copy. That's the one that can't spell. That is a speller.
Says he applied before,
Which one?
but no,
Okay.
what it said.
He might have last fall.
Huh?
He might have last fall. It looked familiar, the name did, but I don't remember. Mhm.
Was anything done with what application y'all received, prior to Michael?
What's asking about?
So if he applied at that time, it wasn't like he was.
We never vetted those.
Never called, never went through.
We never vetted them in any way, that there was, we were gathering them.
Mhm. There was a lot more of them.
It says 218, so I would assume it'd be in that time.
Yeah. Well, if you recall, but not that you and Jerry would, but the rest of us, one of the things back then was that Mel never gave us a time that he was leaving. I mean, he never finalized anything. We all knew he was looking over there,
I remember that.
And it took
but
like
it just went
weeks.
it just went forever and forever, so there was, I guess you could say, a little bit of hesitation on the council's part to say, hey, what are you doing? When are you doing it? How are you doing it? So we just sort of rode the boat there for a long time, waiting to, I guess, some.
But we don't have a list of who that was.
We do have them somewhere, but 8 months ago, I don't think that we want to pull them back with them.
I just noticed he said he did apply,
At risk of.
and I know Harold did.
Yeah, so did
I remember
Harwell.
him. Harold definitely, I mean, Harwell, I mean, I keep
Harwell
calling
did.
that.
Emmerich did 6 years ago, or
Yeah.
3 years ago.
He's, so, we can, if we got a new list, we can proceed, we can wait and talk some more, we can do anything we want to do. I think it's time to maybe start taking what we have, and we could sit here today, and by the end of the week, have 5 more, so, but at some point,
The good news is the league ad expired on Sunday, so we shouldn't be getting them as fast as we were.
oh, okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I like to throw these 3 in here for us to check out. Manal, Hartwell, and Jennings.
Jennings,
Jim Randy.
Yes.
Yes, excuse me.
Jackson,
Jessup. Yes.
Harwell, and McNall. Well, how would you like to proceed? Would I mean, you want me to like verify they're still interested? You want me to at least
Same
touch
thing
base
you
with
just
them,
did.
sort of see where we stand and I mean, all these folks have seen the ad as far as what we pay, and they all know, you know, they still applied, so I mean, I don't mind just doing some basic professional checkup. Make sure they're still in the, something hadn't happened in the last few weeks. And if they all are interested and they all have good, no reason to not interview them, should I just set up the interview?
I say yes.
Or do you, how do you want me to handle that?
Can we pick a day?
Huh?
Can we pick a day and schedule, or?
That's what I'm gonna try to find out, if they are interested, still name in the hat. Do you want me just to come back and say, here's when the interviews are?
Oh, we don't have to do something like that, we, you know.
I mean, we can poll everybody, but that doesn't mean it'll match what they can do as far as getting here. So usually when you're interviewing somebody like this, you give them some professional courtesy of getting here when it's, when, you know, not in the middle of the week.
Well, I ran into that whenever we, doing the city clerk, you know, we couldn't all do it at one time or whatever.
I'd say yes.
All right, so go, take these three, if we find nothing, I'll just need is everybody good with that? Any opposition to that? Speak now. Okay.
And if we do the same thing, we can go look at them again, if you happen to come up, look at them like I did.
Well, all I'm gonna do is verify that they're still interested, verify if they have some professional references of where they work and who, I think that's very appropriate.
Get these six.
And assuming that there's nothing that just jumps out and says, hey, this, you know, we need to discuss this further, then I'm gonna move on and we'll set them up.
Everybody got the right word.
Okay, so if that's where we are, Rex, I didn't hear, but is anything about that uncomfortable?
No.
Jerry?
I'm okay.
Okay. All right, well then, that's what we'll do. I can tell you from the ones I spoke to, the ones, when I asked about if they were willing to come here knowing that they had no, we weren't supporting them from housing and or travel, most of them asked about Friday. Now, these folks may not have that, but we'll have to adjust to them. That's just really what it amounts to. And we'll get, you know, we'll just do the best we can.
Well, it's like at McDonald's, come from Mallory, you know, you can't say, well, you need to be here at 10 o'clock on a certain day.
Yeah, that's,
And I believe Mr. Harwell's in town this Friday. He called last week and said he'd be in town. It might have been last Friday, but I think it's this Friday.
well, he can probably be in town.
Well, I think he's close.
Okay, then unless there's other applicants that come in, I will, through Adrian, send you, either we'll have another powwow about something I've learned here, which I guess we could do at our Tuesday meeting next week. And, or if not, we'll send out an interview schedule based on what I can find out. Good enough?
Good enough for me. How about you, Rex? Are you
Good
awake?
enough. All right, then, we'll move on. Thank you. Motion, anything else?
Or need a motion to run away?
Or we gonna do that with or without one? I'm going, I'm good, we're done.
Well, good.
All right, thank you everybody for coming.